With Thanksgiving coming up, and it really is, it's really just around the corner. We were talking about what we're going to eat and make. We're talking about mental well-being, not just our bellies, and the benefits of practicing gratitude.
So important. Joining us today, therapist Kyann Mitchner with Sunbeam Family Services. Kyann, thank you for being here. We are thankful for that.
Yes.
You're going to give us some tools today we can put in our back pocket and be ready.
Yes.
For any stressors that may come our way.
Yes.
Okay. Talk to us about the first one we need to have.
So before we get into the tools, we have to hold space for individuals this holiday season who are not totally pumpkin spiced about the holidays.
Yes.
You know, it's a group activity for like 2 to 3 months, and everybody's groups don't look the same. So being mindful about that, then we get into practicing gratitude. What does that look like? Right. It is the actual sitting down, saying out loud, what is it that you're grateful for? And it doesn't have to be large. It can be the small things.
Yes. Okay. So what are some of the tools then we can use? Like if we're not with some people who are who are into it, but we still need to check ourselves and be grateful.
Yeah. So it's really important whenever you're checking in and whenever you're practicing gratitude that you're being centered in it, right? It doesn't have to be the fluff. It doesn't have to be the large. It could be the small. You know, being grateful for having connection, right? Being grateful for having clean drinking water. Yes, you may have those big groups and others might not, but how can you extend yourself to give them what would look like a big group to them, right? Meeting them where they are.
Does this just help us to prepare for the big day, or is this something we should all be doing as a group? Like sit down and write down, Bobby, I'm thankful for this, as a group? I mean, what's our approach? What should we be doing?
I think you could do it either way, but if in your household or if your group of friends want to take some space to think about how you got to where you are, that would be really beneficial, because we oftentimes think that the things, the big things, are the only things, right? But the small things are important too. Put the validation back on the small things when you're in your groups, when you're celebrating your holidays. Bring it back down, especially during this time, right? Everybody has a lot of mixed feelings. There's a lot of things happening in our world. I think it's really good to just like the connection, the togetherness. Yeah. Let's be grateful for that.
And how does that impact our mental health when we stop and we are grateful?
So your brain hears everything that you say, and it tends to operate. It tends to operate based off of that. So in light of putting value back on the small things, you just want to make sure that if you are practicing gratitude, that you're also putting into play what that looks like, right? If I'm practicing gratitude and my brain is hearing what I'm saying, it's almost impossible for me to think about the things that I feel like aren't getting the value. Example, I'm really, really grateful to be here today, to have clean clothes, to have clean drinking water. When I was doing that, all I was thinking about was all the other things I want to tell you I'm grateful for.
Keep going. Yeah. So it's going, right? Yeah.
Yes. I'm not thinking about the things that I didn't achieve this year. I'm not thinking about the things that I feel like I'm not doing well.
Yeah. It helps keeps the negative out too when you're able to do that.
Keeps the negative out.
Yeah.
Stay on that positive roll.
I love that. We can always be grateful for something too, even if it's small.
100%.
Wonderful.
Kyann, thank you as always. Great tips as we are just about to Thanksgiving, everybody. Well, if you'd like to learn about Sunbeam Family Services, visit their website. We have that info on the screen.